Hey, so today I'm going to be doing the Canyouadaptit book tag. I was tagged by Lawrence from Reading with Lawrence. You should check her out if you haven't. And before I get started, maybe consider subscribing if you haven't, maybe checking out a few of my other videos if this is the first time seeing me, and leaving a comment just to start a conversation. So the questions will be down in the description if you'd like to follow along, or if you'd like to answer them yourself and put them in the comments, or let me know you did the video. So on we go. I have all my questions here and my notes, so I'll be looking down. What is your favorite book adaptation? The Hunger Games. I thought that first movie, and kind of the second movie, did a great job with portraying the novels, and that first movie got a lot of people to pick up the whole thing. Like, they were like, what is this? So I think that's great. I loved it. What is your least favorite adaptation? The fourth Harry Potter movie. Oh Lord, I have so many issues with that. My first time watching the movie, now this was my favorite Harry Potter novel until recently. I think the fifth book might be my favorite novel, but I keep flipping back and forth. Anyway, the dragon. I had issues with that. One, it tears away from its chains. If that was to really happen, like, that would have been like, immediately Dumbledore would be like, stop, because I gotta, protect Harry. Or the, dragon tamers would be like, no, protect the dragon, protect the people. No, it breaks away from chains, chases Harry around. So everybody in the audience, like around in the bleachers, are like, what? Where'd it go? And Dumbledore's like, I don't know, where'd they go? No, that wouldn't have actually happened. Like, that's too much danger. Harry almost died. And then the dragon falls out, and you're like, is it dead? Is it free? You don't know. So I had a problem with that. The director, Mike Knoll, I watched an interview, and it was like, the book was long, and it was big. I think he said it was like a brick or a paving stone or something. Why? He hadn't even seen the first 3 movies or read any of the books before getting the job. Like, why? That bothered me. And then the cutting of Dobby and the cutting of that crazy scene where Barty Crouch Sr.'s coming out of the woodwork from the Forbidden Forest and being like, I'm crazy. What? If you could adapt any book, which one would it be and why? All right, so I'm going to say The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, but in a TV series, like a Netflix series, 1-hour episodes for like 14 episodes. That would get the entire story perfectly, I think, because that book has a lot of detail and a lot of mystery and a lot of just like ooh-ness. I think that book would make a perfect Netflix original series, and I would watch it a million times, and I couldn't see that going badly. I say that, and now it could go badly. What is one adaptation that was portrayed perfectly? Holes. Do y'all remember the movie Holes or the book Holes? I read that in like 4th or 5th grade, and the movie came out like shortly after. No, it was a while after. When did it come out? I don't know. But I think that was perfect. I watched the movie. I'm like, dang, that's the book. That's a good book. I liked it. So, next. If you could star in any book adaptation, which one would it be and which character would you play? Okay, hear me out. Harry Potter, but me as Ron, but looking like me. I'd get to have red hair, but look like me. I'd get to kiss Emma Watson, but look like me. I'd get to be a Weasley, but look like me. Like, that would be amazing. Sign me up for I'm now Ron. Please call me Ron from now on. I rhymed. When it comes to adapting a novel, what is your preferred media? TV miniseries or film? TV miniseries. For like I said with The Starless Sea, you got the time to explore everything or close to everything in like an hour episode for like however many seasons, preferably like more than 10 seasons, episodes, whatever. Or you could have more seasons. No, that could mess that up. If you could change anything from a recent adaptation, what would it be? I guess it would be from Ready Player One, the beginning scene with the race and stuff. Although that was cool, and it took me a while to get over it, where the heck was Joust? Where the heck was the school planet? Where the heck was all, like, everything? I don't know. And the whole, like, museum thing with the coin and the flip and the no, it's yours. I didn't like that either. Like, the parts of the aspects of Ready Player One that I really loved were just glossed over in the movie and changed. I understand that there's a lot of Ready Player One that would have not appealed to a wider, only watching the movie audience. And I get that, but, like, I kind of wish they would have made the movie for the reader and not the watcher. But that's not what they do with movies. Is there a book adaptation better than the actual book? If so, which one? See, I had a hard time with that because I thought about it. No, yes, Life of Pi. Hear me out. I watched the movie first, was obsessed with the movie. Didn't know it was a book, found out it was a book. Read said book. The first part of Life of Pi was boring as all get out. And I just was like, I know this is going to be good, just keep going. But then the second part of the book, I was like, this is great. I feel like overall the movie kept my attention throughout the whole thing, and I loved it. The book, I kind of forced my way through the parts until, you know, he was on the boat with Richard Parker. But I do think the book was better from that point on. I liked the book better than the movie from that point on. So it's very hard for me to make that decision, but that's going to be my answer. And last but not least, I'm going to tag some people. So I'm going to be tagging Kayla and Steve from Steve Talks About Books and stuff, and Lady Jane, because I think they're all great and I love them and you should check out their content too. So please feel free to like, subscribe, comment on my stuff, on their stuff, and have a wonderful day.